Hello there and welcome to Gaming Chat. It has been quite some time since I had a new episode out, but today I just felt compelled, actually for the past 2 weeks or so I felt compelled to talk about the person formerly known as Cosmo Wright. Now, I am not going to approach this in a way that you're probably expecting, but here's the thing. People are still talking about what Cosmo was, who he was, the transition from the he to a she. I'm not here to bash or really talk about Cosmo going into that transition or anything like that. I am here to really talk about how other people are talking about it. And it doesn't make sense to me, but at the same time, it does. Now, for those of you who don't know, and if you're watching this video, you probably do, so I'm going to keep this short. Cosmo Wright was the former world record holder for The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. That's what he was really mostly known for. Personally, I didn't watch his streams despite being a major Zelda fan, because speedrunning is something I've always had an interest in, but more on the awesome game done quick level, where I watch a different bunch of things and I learned some stuff. I didn't really care for him as a streamer, but I like the community aspects of speedrunning and what they can really do. So for me, personally, didn't hate or like Cosmo. So I have a neutral opinion on this matter which is also an opinion of my own. But I feel I have neutral ground to say everything I'm about to say, which is we should just stop, okay? I'm not really sure fully why some people are talking about this still. It's been long dead in my book for a while. Cosmo was a he, then became a she, and during that transition went from amazing speedrunner to breaking world records to no more speedrunning, has carpal tunnel, has a YouTube channel, some Twitter followers, and a Patreon and stuff like that. And from what I've gathered and from what I've seen, went from a person who was living off of Twitch money to now is an internet beggar and completely different personality and not the same person at all. Which, whatever, that's fine. I don't give a damn about the transition. I don't care about the content because I was always neutral. But your previous fans, that's if you're watching this, yeah, your previous fans had a certain expectation of you back in the day. But you changed and you left. That's what happens with people, though, right? You change and you grow. So now, to you guys and girls out there who are or were fans of Cosmo and you're disappointed, so what? That's what happens. These people are not out there to entertain you all the time. People retire. People move on to different things. You got a few years out of Cosmo there. You got some great content. You got to be part of a community. You got to see things like Ocarina of Time being broken to hell. All right? And it's still being broken to hell. Now you have new people you can follow. I mean, that's just the way it works. People move on. I mean, what do you expect? The people that you're watching now, people that I watch like on YouTube, like Peanut Butter Gamer, one day he's going to retire. One day he's going to do stuff and I'm not going to enjoy it anymore. And I'm going to miss it, yeah. But you know what? I'm not going to be shouting, hey, PBG, make more content. Do this for me. You owe me. No. And now you have this Cosmo person. Everyone's upset because like, oh, well, that doesn't make content like I enjoyed back when she was Cosmo. It's like, well, yeah, because she's a different person now. And I get that you could still be a similar person and go through your transgender experience, but no, she's clearly completely different. And you got to get over that, okay? By continuing to talk about someone. And the thing that tipped me over the edge was I was watching a video by this person named Skazi, I believe, who made a video that blew up just recently that was like, why I no longer respect Narcissa Wright. I think that's how you say her name. I really don't know. And since I don't know her, I do respectfully, I'm not trying to say the name incorrectly for any point or whatever. I really don't know how to say it. So, yeah, you don't respect her. And there's a myriad of reasons why, and I totally get it. But you know what? She's gone through this transition. She's lost so many followers. She doesn't do Twitch anymore. I mean, she's spiraling all on her own. Why do you need to put out content that says, "Oh, this is why I no longer respect her"? People can see this for your own self, that there's lots of reasons not to respect her. But at the same time, by making these videos and having them get the views and the attention that you're doing, you are continuing to let this person survive on the internet as a presence. It's a presence that I don't believe should be out there, but you know what? She's free to create her own content, and I'm never going to object. Like, if you want to be who you are, if you want to be a beggar, if you want to be whatever, okay, that's fine. You have the freedom to do so. So all the videos that she creates from here on out, just don't watch them. Just don't partake in it. She's not the same person. So if you don't respect her and all that stuff, that's great. We all have opinions on that. But, and this isn't just towards Skazi. This is towards everyone that talks about her, period. Comments, wherever. Why? You're just fueling hate. You're just fueling clickbait views. That's why people, I think, are making these videos, is for two reasons. One, clickbait and easy money. And two, to get something off their chest. And if people are getting something off your chest, I think inadvertently you're doing more harm than good. Because people can see for themselves that this person is not who they were anymore. And when it comes to new people coming to the speedrunning community, they're not going to find, you know, Narcissa, or I'm not, like I said, I'm not sure how to say her name. They're going to find the new people who found new ways to break the game even further. They're going to find those people. She's old news, so why keep it relevant? And this video isn't fully about what Cosmo was and what she is now, and the fact that people still talk about her. This applies to any sort of drama environment. If there's someone that you don't support because you feel that they are genuinely a bad person and their content should not be up on the internet, or if you feel like, hey, it's not fair that this person, you know, thinks that they can get away with begging for money or whatever, well, the thing is, people voluntarily will give their money. I looked at her Patreon. She's got nearly $500 a month Patreons. You know what? That's up to them. Those people who are making that $500 possible per month, and anyone who may be donating on the side, they clearly enjoy something enough that they feel that they should get, you know, not get, but give monetarily to her. I don't believe you should, but that's something personal between the people donating and her. There's some sort of connection there. So I don't think there's anything wrong with that at all. I like I said, I don't think you should, but that's up to them. So let them do it. There's no harm in it. Now, if she was going out and making hateful things and supporting, like, oh, well, the KKK, or, oh, I hate blacks, or things like that, then yeah, that would be different. But she's not spouting these hateful things as far as I'm aware. Just let it be. And even if you come across people that you don't like, stop watching their stuff and don't talk about it. The best thing you can do is not give any attention whatsoever, because all you're going to do is be one of those people, and there'll be hundreds more of those people, maybe thousands, and they'll all be in the comment section debating and fueling like why this person is bad, or why this person shouldn't be on YouTube or on forums or whatever your platform is. And inadvertently you're just contributing, because when you post a comment, someone else will probably be like, oh, I want to reply to that. And then you'll have a conversation on a person's video, and you'll keep going to that video. And people will keep seeing that there's new comments, and you will inadvertently keep raising the view count of the videos, and they'll keep getting more money. So you're contributing by what? Tearing people down and fostering a hateful community, while at the same time you are giving monetarily through ad revenue to the people you don't like. So this isn't really a message about Cosmo. This is a message about us as gamers and as human beings. I've noticed that the gaming community can be a beautiful place. Any community, I feel, can. But since I'm a big part of the gaming community and I pay attention to all these things, I've noticed that there's a lot of hateful things that get said. And that's all over the internet. But us as gamers have always had a difficult time when it comes to media, parents, anyone just always looking down on the whole gaming crowd. And it's reasons like this why. So if you have someone that you don't want to support, just let it fade, because if you don't mention it, people will forget and new people won't discover. Just let the person fade. As much as you want to leave a comment, don't. So, in conclusion to what this gaming chat is about, is it's really, to me, a public service announcement to gamers and just people in general that applies across all platforms. And I really hope you understand the message I'm taking away from this, or that I'm putting out there, rather. And I hope you take something away from this, because I don't think it's worth your time. Because I have other people that I see on YouTube too, way before Cosmo, that's just like, I don't agree with what they're saying or what they're doing. And yet, the only way you can let that person win is by keep revisiting and, in a sense, contributing towards their internet presence. And the moment you click, you've already done it. So thank you all for watching. Now, since YouTube has come up with new features, I don't think we really need the wall of discussion anymore. For those of you who aren't familiar, back in the day, what we did was we would annotate the best comments and put them on an end slate of each video. But now we can, if it's not already out, we can soon pin comments, or, you know, I might even, if the feature doesn't stick, I'll put them in maybe the video description of some of the best comments on each of the gaming chat videos, so that way I can feel the ones that contribute the most thought or the most to the conversation can be viewed at all times, because I feel like that if you have something good to say, it should be up there. My word shouldn't be the only word. It should be community word. So thank you. I've been thank you for I haven't done the outro in so long. I forgot what I say. So thank you all for watching. I've been Link584, and I bid you adieu.